Welcome to my channel. I'm really glad you're here. Let me ask you something. Have you ever been in a conversation and just didn't know what to say? Okay, maybe you understood the words, but didn't know the right phrase to reply with. Or maybe you've been learning English for a while, but you still feel like something's missing, like you're not sounding natural. You're not alone. Every English learner goes through this. And that's why today's lesson is so important. In this video, I'm going to share powerful phrases that every intermediate English learner should know. These are not difficult grammar rules or boring textbook sentences. These are real everyday phrases that native speakers use, and you can start using them today. These phrases will help you sound more confident, more fluent, and more natural when you speak English. So, make sure you stay till the end, 5 pairs in a 1, because I'll also give you tips on how to practice and remember these phrases in your daily life. Are you ready? Let's begin your next step toward better English. Together. Chapter E. Everyday greetings and conversations, phrases. E to S. How's it going? What have you been up to? How have you been? What do you call this? Let's start with something very real. Imagine this. You walk into your office, or maybe you enter a coffee shop, and you see someone you know. You want to say something friendly, but you don't want to just say hello or hi. It feels too short, too basic. You want to say something more natural, more like what native speakers say. That's why this first chapter is so important. These 4 phrases are simple but powerful. They help you start a conversation. They make you sound more confident. And they help you connect with people easily and naturally. Let's take the first phrase, Modermild. Phrase E. How's it going? This phrase is a casual way to ask someone how they are doing. It's similar to, how are you? But it feels more relaxed, more friendly. You can say it to a friend, a coworker, or even someone you see every day. It's very common in English-speaking countries. For example, Sergiu Staiș's trait. You walk into the office and see your coworker. Hey, Sarah, how's it going? Sarah smiles and says, pretty good. Just getting started with my day. It's an easy way to start a conversation. You're not asking for deep information. You're just showing interest. It's like saying, I see you, I care, let's talk. Now let's move to the second phrase. Frowers are. What have you been up to? This is another casual question. But it's used when you haven't seen someone in a while. Maybe it's been a few days, maybe a few weeks. You're curious about what they've been doing during that time. It shows interest. It shows you care. Here's an example. Medial sir. You meet your old classmate after 2 months. Hey, Mark. Long time no see. What have you been up to? Mark might reply, oh, just working a lot. I also started going to the gym. This phrase helps continue the conversation. It's better than just how are you, because it opens a door. People feel more invited to share their stories. Let's go to the next phrase. Phrase sen. How have you been, Code? This is also used when you haven't seen someone in a while. It's polite and slightly more formal than how's it going. You can use it with friends, teachers, even your boss if the setting is relaxed. Example, Briel Dashelwadent. You meet your English teacher after the summer break. Hi, Mr. Khan. How have you been? He might smile and say, oh, I've been great. Took a little vacation and now I'm back to teaching. It's polite. It's kind. It helps you start a warm, gentle conversation. So now, imagine this. You're meeting your friend after a few weeks. You can say, "Hey, how have you been? What have you been up to?" You know? Now you've used two phrases in one sentence. That's how you sound more fluent, by mixing them naturally. Now let's look at a different kind of phrase. Prexisa. What do you call this? This phrase is very useful when you don't know the name of something. Maybe you're pointing to an object, or food, or tool, and you want to ask the name in English. It's a great phrase for learning, and it's simple. Example partitioned. Like, you're in the kitchen with your friend. You point to a small tool and ask, "What do you call this?" in English. Your friend says, "That's called a peeler." Or maybe you're outside and you point to a flower. "What do you call this?" Your friend replies, "It's called a sunflower." This phrase shows curiosity, and native speakers respect that. They see you want to learn. You're not afraid to ask. That's a strong mindset. Let's pause here. Think about these four phrases again, Madame Diol E. How's it going? R. What have you been up to? Son. How have you been? S. What do you call this? You can use these every day. At work, at school, with friends. Even in your English class. And every time you use them, your confidence grows. Here's a quick story to help you remember. A student of mine, her name was Aisha, used to say only hi or hello when she met someone. She was shy. She didn't want to make mistakes. One day, I gave her these four phrases and told her, just try them. One every day. And she did. The next week, she told me, "Teacher, people are smiling more. They're talking more. I feel like I'm part of the conversation now." That's the power of small, natural phrases. And now, it's your turn. Pick one phrase. Practice it today. Use it with a friend or in a message. Just one. And tomorrow? Try another one. Step by step. You'll begin to sound like someone who truly lives in English. Are you ready to try? Chapter R. Making suggestions and invitations. Phrases wooed to ba. How about we? Do you wanna? Sounds good. Can I have? Now that you've started conversations with greetings and simple questions, it's time to take things to the next level. Making plans, inviting people, and ordering things. These are situations you deal with every day. In cafes, with friends, at work, even while traveling. But here's the challenge. Doc Stout. Many English learners know how to say, "Let's go to dinner," or "You want to eat something?" But those sentences often sound a little stiff or too formal, or sometimes even a little too direct. What if you had a few simple, friendly phrases that native speakers actually use? That's what this chapter is about. Natural suggestions, casual invitations, and polite requests. Let's begin with Martial phrase woo. How about we? This is such a useful phrase. It helps you make a suggestion, but in a soft and friendly way. Instead of telling someone, "Let's do this," you're offering an idea and giving the other person a choice. For example, Serial Datsot. How about we grab coffee after work? Zoo. How about we watch a movie tonight? Sop. How about we cook dinner at home instead of going out? It works for friends, family, coworkers, anyone. And the beauty is, it's polite. You're not forcing. You're inviting. Here's a little scene. You and your friend are texting on a Saturday afternoon. You want to suggest going to the park. You say, "Hey, how about we go to the park for a walk? It's sunny today." Your friend replies, "Sounds good." See how smooth that feels? Now let's talk about that reply phrase, "sounds good." This is one of the most natural ways to say yes, or okay. When someone makes a plan or offers an idea, instead of saying "Simdeel dossel die dassenst," yes, that is okay, or "Sul Einal agree with this plan," native speakers often say, "Sounds good," or "That sounds like a plan," or even just, "Cool, let's do it." It's friendly, it's short, it's confident. Here's another quick scene Madiolk. Your coworker says, "How about we have lunch around today?" You smile and say, "Sounds good." Now it feels like a real English conversation, right? Let's move to another powerful phrase, chi. Do you wanna? This is a super common way to invite someone casually. It's short for, "Do you want to?" But in fast-spoken English, people almost always say, "Do you wanna?" This is what you'll hear in real life, in movies, in music, everywhere. Examples. Do you want to grab some coffee? Do you want to join us for dinner? Do you want to come over later? This phrase is perfect for informal situations. You use it with friends, classmates, even family. Here's a scene for you. You're sitting with your friend at lunch. You finish eating, and you say, "Do you want to go for a walk?" Your friend replies, "Sure. I need to stretch my legs anyway." Smooth. Friendly. Easy. So now you've learned to make a suggestion slit. How about we, and to invite someone smidelst do you wanna, and to respond myrtle same sounds. Good. Now let's add one more useful phrase. Something you need when you're out in the real world, like at a cafe or restaurant. Fresseres ba. Can I have? This is a polite and common way to order food, drinks, or ask for something. Examples: Murray let at a coffee shop. Can I have a cappuccino, please? Let at a restaurant. Can I have the chicken sandwich with no onions? Duao. At a store. Can I have a bag for this? It's softer and more polite than saying, "Give me," or "I want." Here's a simple scene. You walk into a coffee shop. The barista smiles at you. You say, "Hi, can I have a small iced latte, please?" They reply, "Of course." Coming right up, simple, smooth, and respectful. So let's review what you've just learned, Bardiansi and E. How about we? A gentle way to suggest something. R. Do you wanna? A natural, casual invitation. San. Sounds good. A friendly way to agree. S. Can I have? A polite way to ask for something. All four of these are used every single day by native speakers, in coffee shops, in office chats, in weekend plans, and now you can use them too. Let me tell you something. One of my students, his name was Bilal, used to feel nervous when ordering food. He would just point at the menu or say this one. But after learning just one phrase, "Can I have," everything changed. He told me, "Teacher," when I said, "You. Can I have the chicken sandwich, please?" The waiter smiled and replied so politely. I felt confident. I felt like a real English speaker. That's what I want for you too. So here's your challenge today. Go out or practice at home. Use one of these four phrases. Maybe you can middle didn't a friend. How about we study English together this weekend? Invite someone. Do you want to try that new cafe? Respond, "Sounds good." Zeet or order. Can I have a tea with lemon, please? You'll see how easy and powerful they feel in real life. Okay. Are you ready to move forward? Chapter Sen. Asking for help and giving. Replies and phrases Joe to Shirar. How do I? Sorry, I can't. Can you show me how to? Could you repeat that? Let's be honest. Asking for help can feel uncomfortable, especially in English. You don't want to sound rude. You don't want to sound weak, and sometimes you're just not sure which words to use. But here's the truth. Everyone, yes, even native speakers, asks for help every day. And in this chapter, you'll learn 4 powerful and polite phrases that will help you ask for help confidently and respond with clarity when you can't say yes. Let's begin with a very practical phrase. Phrase Joe. How do I? This phrase is perfect when you're learning something new. Maybe using a machine, a new app, a computer, or even cooking. It's short. It's clear. It's respectful. Let's say you just started a new job. You need to send a report, but you don't know how. You turn to your coworker and say, "Hey, how do I send this to the manager?" Or maybe you're in the kitchen with a friend and want to try something new. You ask, "How do I make scrambled eggs fluffy, too?" This phrase opens the door to learning, and it shows others that you're trying, you're curious, and you're respectful. Here's a quick tip. You can also say, "Ku tasht dash, how do I open this file?" Dashbul tasht, how do I connect to Wi-Fi? How do I get to the station from here? Use this whenever you're stuck, and don't be shy. People love helping when you ask kindly. Phrase, sure. Can you show me how to? Now, this phrase is similar, but a little more specific. You're not just asking what to do, you're asking someone to demonstrate it for you. It's great when you're in a hands-on situation, like Marnsat's Karnkon, you show me how to use this coffee machine? Dest Karnkon, you show me how to fix the printer? Woquash. Can you show me how to upload my resume? Let's paint a picture. You're at a train station in a new country. You're trying to buy a ticket. The screen is confusing. You turn to someone and say, "Hi, can you show me how to buy a ticket to Central Station?" This is polite. It's helpful, and it's very natural. Most people will be happy to help because you're asking kindly. This phrase is also perfect in a learning environment. Students use it with teachers. New employees use it with coworkers. You can use it in any setting where someone knows more than you. Phrase shui. Sorry, I can't. Let's say someone invites you or asks for help, but you're busy. You want to say no, but in a nice way. This phrase is your best friend. Sorry, I can't. It's short, polite, and honest. And if you want, you can always add a reason after. For example, Martam dent sorry. I can't. I've got something else planned. Sorry, I can't help right now. I'm in the middle of something. Simple sorry, I can't come today. Maybe another time? Let's imagine your friend texts. Do you want to come to the movies tonight? You're tired. You reply, sorry, I can't tonight. I'm really tired from work. It's honest. It's kind. It's respectful, and that's the key to real communication. Being real but still being kind. Phrase. You are. Could you repeat that? This one is extremely useful, especially for English learners. Sometimes people speak too fast, or maybe there's noise. Or maybe your brain just didn't catch the words. Instead of pretending you understood, just say, sorry, could you repeat that? Or even more casually, I'm sorry, what was that? You can also say, send real tunes, could you say that again, please? Vol, I didn't catch that. Could you repeat it? Imagine this situation. You're talking to someone on the phone. The signal is weak. They say something, but you didn't hear clearly. You say, I'm sorry, could you repeat that? It shows that you care, that you're listening, and that you want to get it right, you know. Let's put it all together in a short story. Serdi Ali just started a new job at a call center. On his first day, his manager shows him the computer system. But he's nervous. He wants to ask for help but doesn't know how. He says, how do I check the customer's history? The manager smiles and says, let me show you. Ali replies, Can you show me how to do it step by step? Later, a coworker invites Ali to a team lunch, but he's busy with training. And he says, sorry, I can't today. Maybe next time. While training, someone explains something too fast. Ali politely says, Surdin, could you repeat that one more time? By the end of the day, Ali feels proud. He didn't pretend, he asked, he learned. He was polite. That's how your English grows. One real conversation at a time. Your practice challenge, Derdial. Today, use one of these phrases. Zerdial, das het sailed. Ask someone, how do I? Or can you show me how to? Trattens, you're too busy, say, sorry, I can't. If you don't understand something, say, could you repeat that? You don't have to speak perfect English. You just have to be polite, clear, and confident. And remember, asking for help doesn't make you weak. It makes you brave. Farkin. Because only people who truly want to grow are not afraid to ask. Chapter 2 talking about feelings and health phrases. Shusan to Sherlock. My body part hurts. I feel tired, bored, happy. I've been feeling. I need to. Let's talk about something very real. Something we all go through. No matter who you are, where you live, or what language you speak, you feel things, think things. You feel tired, happy, sad, sick, excited, bored. And if you're learning English, one of the most useful things you can do is learn how to talk about your feelings and your health. And your health. Why? Because these are the things that affect your everyday life. If you're in pain, you need to say it. If you're happy, you want to share it. If you're feeling low or unwell, you might need help. So in this chapter, we'll focus on simple and powerful phrases. These phrases will help you talk to friends, family, co-workers, or even a doctor in clear and simple English. Let's begin. Phrase, Shirsen. My body part hurts. This is one of the first and most important things you should learn to say when you're not feeling well. This phrase is simple, direct, and clear. You can use it with any part of the body. Serdiums, slout manly, head hurts. Stot my back hurts, my back hurts, mine stomach hurts, stot mine leg hurts. Now imagine this. You're traveling in a new country. Suddenly, your stomach starts hurting badly. You go to a pharmacy. You don't know all the medical words, but you say bilateral. My stomach hurts. That's it. You've communicated what's wrong. You can also make it stronger by adding how much it hurts. Siddled. My head really hurts. My foot hurts a lot. Spopamindo my neck hurts a little. Practice this. Try it right now. Think of a sentence, my hurts. Your ability to talk about your health can protect you, help others, understand your needs, and build confidence. Phrase 14. I feel tired, bored, happy. Feelings are not always physical. Sometimes your emotions speak louder than your body, and this phrase helps you express exactly how you feel inside. Examples: Zert audit I feel tired, Dardet I feel bored, Didet I feel nervous, Dikul I feel happy. This sentence structure is very easy. Just say I feel, and then the emotion. Let's imagine a day at work. You're exhausted. A coworker asks how you're doing. You smile and say, "Wadiel, I feel really tired today." Or you're watching your favorite show and laughing. Someone walks in and asks, "What's going on?" You say, "I feel so happy right now." And if you want to be a little more advanced, you can add reasons. Mardielst. Lies. I feel tired because I didn't sleep well. Bafla. I feel bored. There's nothing to do. I'd feel excited about the trip. Your emotions are real. Naming them gives you power and helps others connect with you. Phrase, Ooh. I've been feeling. This is the more advanced version of the last phrase. It's used when your feeling has lasted for a while, maybe for a few days or weeks. For example, Merdilanschels.Rise been feeling tired lately. Brungdotwise been feeling anxious since last week. I've been feeling happy these days. It's great for describing ongoing emotions or conditions. Imagine this situation. You call your friend. They ask, "How have you been?" You say, "I've been feeling low lately. Work is stressful." Or, "I've been feeling great since I started exercising." It gives more depth, more emotion, more connection. This phrase is perfect when you want to explain how you've really been feeling over time, not just in the moment. Precious you lo, I need to. This is a life-saving phrase. Literally, you use it to express urgent needs for your health, your feelings, your life. Examples. Satter. I need to rest. Autogul. I need to drink water. Alquil. I will need to see a doctor. Alquus. Need to take a break. This sentence shows urgency, clarity, and confidence. Let's say you're working long hours. You're feeling dizzy. You say, "I need to sit down." Or, "I need to drink some water." Or if you're emotionally tired, you can say, "I need to be alone for a while. I need to talk to someone." These words express your personal boundaries, and that's powerful. You're not just speaking English. You're taking care of yourself. Let's create a scene together. Fardant Fatima wakes up with pain in her head. She tries to ignore it, but it gets worse. She goes to work anyway. At her desk, she looks tired. Her manager comes and asks, "Are you okay?" She says, "My head hurts. I've been feeling tired since yesterday." Her manager says, "Maybe you should rest." She replies, "Yes, I need to go home early." Before leaving, she texts her friend, "I feel a little better now. Thanks for checking in." This story is simple, but it shows the power of these phrases. They help you express how you feel, and more importantly, they help others understand you and support you. Practice time your challenge to lumps. Take a notebook or just say out loud. Spleum dotst mamiles dot sumt hurts. I feel loud. Drought I've been feeling. Dram I need to. Use real even better. Next time you don't feel well, or even when you feel great, try using these phrases in real conversation. You don't need perfect grammar. You need honesty and clarity, because when you talk about how you feel, people listen. And you grow stronger, more confident, and more fluent, one phrase at a time. Next, we'll move to something exciting, expressing opinions and preferences. Let's go. Chapter Wove. Shopping and prices phrases. Sure chi to arsers. How much is this? Can I get some a number of items shumdum? Do you have any sitem? Are there any discounts? Let's imagine this sardak. You walk into a market. Bright colors, delicious smells, beautiful things all around. You want to buy something. But how do you start the conversation in English? That's where this chapter becomes important. Because shopping is something we all do, whether you're in your own country or traveling abroad. Knowing how to ask for prices, quantities, and items clearly in English can save you time, money, and stress. This chapter will teach you 4 useful phrases you can use in real shopping situations. These are easy to remember, polite, and very common. Let's walk into the market together, and let's practice English while we shop. Phrase. Sure chi. How much is this? This is the most common and most useful shopping question in English. It's short. It's clear. It's simple. Imagine you pick up a beautiful mug at a gift shop. There's no price tag. What do you say? You simply ask, "Didn't how much is this?" The shopkeeper may answer, "Dirdin. Written's $5. Woolst. That one is on sale. Only $3. Dunst bront. That costs $10.50. You can also say Pardial delied Latinst. Excuse me, how much is this? Very polite. Sorry. Can you tell me the price of this? Practice this in your mind. Every time you hold something, imagine asking, how much is this? And remember, it works for anything. Clothes, fruit, electronics, or even bus tickets. Frasher Juba, can I get numbers of it item? Mitlate? This phrase helps you order a quantity of something. For example, Cordion tot konakon I get 2 apples. Kronkat konskon I get 3 bottles of water. Kwak konkon I get 1 large pizza. It's simple and polite. Let's imagine you're at a bakery. Everything looks good. You want to buy 4 cookies. You say modeled. Can I get 4 cookies, please? Ha. The please makes it even more friendly. Another example, at a cafe room. Can I get 1 cup of coffee and a sandwich? It's so easy. You're not just speaking English. You're using it to get what you want in the real world. You can also use smirdial filed. I'd like 3 bananas. Spettelt. Could I have 1 slice of cake? But for most casual shopping, can I get is perfect. Phrase, sure Joel. Do you have any item lacidum? Now, what if you can't see what you want? It's not on the shelf. Maybe they have it in the back. Maybe they sold out, you ask. Do you have any milk? Do you have any apples today? Do you have any t-shirts in size medium? This is a great question for checking availability. Let's imagine you're at a clothing store. You see a nice jacket, but only in size small. You ask Wardinal, "Excuse me, do you have this?" in size large, or you're in a small shop and looking for rice. It's not on the shelf. Do you have any rice? And the shopkeeper might say, Darl, yes, we do, Darl. Sorry, we're out of stock, Doddle. Let me check in the back. This phrase helps you explore options. It opens doors. It starts a helpful conversation. Phrase R's. Are there any discounts? Now let's talk about saving money. Sometimes you walk into a shop and see something you like, but it feels expensive. What do you do? In English, a polite way to ask is "Dodiante." Are there any discounts? Or, is this on sale? Do you have any special offers? You can also say, do you give student discounts? Discount if I buy 2? Let's imagine this scene. You see a jacket for liquidazers. You like it, but you hesitate. You ask, are there any discounts today? The seller smiles, yes. If you buy 2, you get Bifenger Arsers off, or it's on sale. Now only Sisser Woo. Sometimes you won't get a discount, but just asking shows confidence. And sometimes it works. This phrase is great for bargaining politely in markets, stores, or even booking online. Let's do a role-play Merdendal scene. You're in a local fruit market. You walk up to a stall. You see fresh mangoes. You ask, how much is this? The seller says, it's arbed rupees per kilo. You smile and say product. Can I get 2 kilos, please? Cry. The seller puts them in a bag. You then ask, do you have any strawberries today? He says, sorry, not today. You look around and point to another fruit. Are there any discounts on these oranges? He replies, yes, if you buy 3 kilos, 1 kilo is free. See how that went? You used all 4 phrases in real action. And it sounded natural. Now your turn, practice time. Pick a few items around you. In your kitchen, your room, or your local shop. Now say out loud, burial dassets. How much is this? Car, can I get 3 of these? Burzit. Do you have any tea bags? Zulik. Are there any discounts today? Try practicing these with a friend. Or even better, the next time you go shopping. Use just one phrase. You'll feel proud. You'll feel confident. You don't need fancy words to speak great English. You just need the right phrases and a little courage to use them. And guess what? You just learned new tools to make shopping easy, friendly, and fun in English. In the next chapter, we'll learn how to express opinions and preferences. Let's keep going. Your English is getting stronger every day. Chapter. Time and plans that phrases arser e to arser son. What time do you open, Kelly? Do you have any plans for day customdom? When can we meet? Time is life. Every minute you plan, every appointment you make, every visit you schedule, it all involves time. And when you're learning English, knowing how to talk about time and plans is one of the most practical skills you can learn. Think about it. You want to meet a friend. You want to go to the doctor. You want to ask, what time do you close? You want to say, are you free on Saturday? These aren't just phrases. They are part of real conversations. They help you connect with people, manage your daily life, and show confidence in English. In this chapter, we'll focus on 10 very useful phrases. They'll help you ask about schedules, talk about plans, and fix a time to meet someone. And to make it easier, I'll guide you through real-life examples, and you can imagine yourself speaking with someone naturally. Race. Arser E. What time do you open? Late. Let's say you're going to a store, a clinic, or a cafe, but you're not sure what time it opens or closes. You simply ask, what time do you open? What time do you close? It's a polite, clear, and professional way to ask. Examples. Jrandalsja. Hi, what time do you open tomorrow? Excuse me, what time does the bank close on Friday? Stascherlechen. Is the restaurant open now? Time do you close tonight? These phrases are perfect for Fredenstadssamplesant booking appointments, start visiting shops or markets, skonkling a business, flaunting your day. Imagine this. You're in a new city. You want to go to a bookshop. You call and ask, hello, what time do you open today? The person replies, we open at Jura. You say, great, thank you, simple, direct, and confident. Prokshres Arsharar. Do you have any plans for day? This phrase is friendly and personal. We use it when we want to talk to someone about doped, what they're doing, or maybe invite them to do something. Examples, litter load. Do you have any plans for Saturday? Lost. Do you have any plans this weekend? Dosk. Do you have any plans after work? This is how friendships grow. You show interest. You make the other person feel special. Let's imagine this. You want to meet your friend for lunch. You say, hey, do you have any plans for Sunday? They reply, no, I'm free. You say, great, you're right. Want to go out for lunch? See how easy it becomes to make a plan? You can also use it in work situations. Stibrio dashlil saf. Do you have any plans for the holiday? Asked any plans after the conference? It's casual, but also polite. Phrase Arsersan. When can we meet? What? This is a very useful phrase in both personal and professional life. Whether you're planning a meeting, a call, or a get-together, this question helps you find the right time. Examples. Murialdstad. When can we meet to talk about the project? Gulslat. When can we meet for coffee? Dalra. When can we meet and practice English together? Let's create a small scene. You message a friend you haven't seen in a while. Hey, it's been a long time. When can we meet? Friend, yes. How about Friday afternoon? Just like that, you've started a plan. This question is short, warm, and shows that you care. In a work setting, when can we meet to go over the report? Or even online, when can we meet on Zoom? Shosh. Let's create a realistic moment. Planning the weekend. You. Hey, do you have any plans for Saturday? Friend. Not really. Why? There's a new movie. Want to watch it together? Friend? Sure. What time should we go? Let me check. What time does the cinema open? Friend, I think at Sure. Cool. When can we meet? Maybe around EPM. See how naturally all three phrases fit in? They help you create a clear, friendly conversation. About plans, time, and availability. Practice makes perfect. Here are some questions you can practice today. Drill Atsailk Log. What time do you open on Sundays? Do you have any plans for tomorrow evening? Shh. When can we meet for tea? Say them out loud. Say them slowly. Say them like you mean it. And next time you plan something, with a friend, a doctor, or a store, try using one of these phrases, even just one. That's how confidence grows. One more tip. Always remember to sound polite. Add please, say thank you, and speak with a smile. Even if it's just your voice. Like this Bardian brashed. Excuse me, what time do you open, please? Disrefreshik. Do you have any plans for Friday, by any chance? Das, when can we meet? If you're free? These small touches make a big difference. If this video helped you even a little, please give it a like. It really helps more learners find this lesson, and I'd love to hear from you. Which phrase was your favorite? Tell me in the comments. I read every one. Don't forget to subscribe for more slow, simple, and real-life English lessons. And if you want to be the first to know when a new video drops, hit that bell icon so you never miss a moment. You're doing amazing. Keep going, and I'll see you in the next one. What?